It's very easy to use MidJourney, and I have so much fun using it. Let's start. Go to MidJourney's page. You can type in docs.midjourney.com, and then I would suggest on the other side, open another window and then type midjourney.com. So let's follow the quick start guide. First, we join the Discord. We can click on join the beta. And then here, why it's coming up is we go to the midjourney.com, select join the beta, or go directly to MidJourney Discord. And then here, we can accept the invite. By the way, you must have Discord login. And if you don't already have one, you can follow this easy link to create your Discord account. Once we are in, you can go to MidJourney site. And the second step here is find a newbie channel. The newbie channel is a channel that a newbie can post, right? And so you can see there's newcomer rooms, and there's newbie 27, newbie 57, newbie 87. I'm just gonna pick newbie 27. And then next, step 3, use the imagine command. So I'm gonna expand this a little bit. And at the bottom, you can type in imagine. Let's use some example. How about we just use the one that showed up before? Is octopus in cartoon next to starfish. Obviously, you need to make sure that you type in correct English. And so it says, interact with the MidJourney bot on Discord using a command. Commands are used to create images, change default settings, monitor user info, and perform other helpful tasks. The image command generates a unique image from a short text description known as a prompt. Right, so when you do a /image, a prompt will show up, and then you can enter your prompt. All right, so when your response show up, it's gonna have a slight yellowish tint. So the instruction doesn't really tell you, but sometimes it's a little tricky when you first start using it to find your image, right? So my trick is just to look at it and kind of wait for it. Wait for at most a minute. Usually it's 30 seconds, and then here it is. It says octopus in cartoon next to a starfish. So you can generate 4 different kind of image. And next we can process the job. Oh, here it is. This is step 4. So it's taking about a minute, like I said. And once it's created, you can upscale or create variation. So here you can see here are the image number 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I really like my image 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, I can pick U2 to upscale. When you click on upscale, what it would do is that it's going to start another job, and it will upscale this image and send it in a different message in the same thread or same channel. So here that's U buttons upscales an image generating a larger version of the selected image and adds more detail. You can also have it send variation. V buttons create slight variations of the selected grid image. Create a variation generates a new image grid similar to the chosen image's overall style and compositions. If I really like image 3, then I can click on, and I like it to be upscaled as well, varied. So I click U3 and V3. Then we click on the refresh right here. The re-roll returns a job, right? So you can click on this and it will give you a job. It will return a job. In this case, it will return the original prompt, producing a new grid of message of images. Let's go to the bottom and see if it generates already. Sometimes it will generate that faster, slower, and it's not necessarily always easy to spot the change. Okay, here it is. So this would be my variations. It's the octopus and cartoon next to starfish. I upscale. Remember, I do the U2. And then if I really liked it, I can give it heart, and then it will know that I like this image. And then this one is the other one. I remember I did the image 3. Not only did I upscale, I also varied. So this is pretty cool. Let's go down to rate image. After using upscaling an image, a new set of options will appear. Okay, so this is an example. Make image, you can also light, upscale, redo, beta, upscale, redo, and web. Let's look at what they do. Make variations. Create a variation of the upscale image and generate a new grid of 4 options. Let's try that. And then also click a smiley button to rate an upscale image. Or in Discord, each day the top 1,000 image raters receive an hour of free. So you might, if you do a smiley, you put yourself, essentially you submit yourself to winning a contest, sort of. So if it's good enough, you're gonna be voted as top 1,000 images raters, and you're going to earn 1 hour of MidJourney time. All right, let's go down. Let's see if it create those. Oh, here it is. Octopus and cartoon next to starfish, and this is varied, right? So I create variations of the image. Look how cute this is. You can click on it, and it's adorable. Next to step 7, to save my image. Okay, let's use this one. Click on the image to open to its full size. Okay, then right click and choose save image. All right, so if I want to pick one, right, say I really like this one. This is number 4, right? So I can scroll up so you remember the numbering. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. I like 4, so I'm going to upscale 4. I don't need to create variant because I really like 4. So I'm going to do a refresh, and it's going to generate an upscale version of 4. All right, and then once it does that, I'm going to save the image. Look at all these really cool image other people generate, and look at this is one of the variations. Go down to the upscale version. Let's wait a little. And then step 8 is to subscribe to a plan. If you are on a trial, you're not paying anything, you can do the generation 25 times, and it quickly run out. So I am actually subscribed to I think I'm doing the basic plan. It's been pretty fun. I think it's well worth the money. If you see how cool this is, I think it's worth the money, and you can generate a lot of cool arts. So let's just pick one of these image to save. Okay, let's just go back to this one. Okay, see, that's not easy to sometimes just jump back. Okay, all right, let's just use this one, and then I'm just gonna right click, and you can save the image. All right, I'm just gonna save it on my desktop, and then I'll open this on my desktop. Voila! You can then use this image you can make a t-shirt, or you can create greeting card, you can create your YouTube arts. You can use this image because you are the creator of this image. All right, so what's next? Next, let's go to the next step. All right, so we go to the next step. Let's look at what the prompt is. Let me scroll this bigger. And the structure of a basic prompt is we do a slash image and a prompt show up, and then we enter the text prompt description of what to imagine. Okay, and then so remember the one we enter was the octopus, or octopus and starfish, right? Cartoon. Then you can, next will be advanced prompts. You can do the image prompts. You can actually train it with a similar image. If you want to generate consistent image, you can provide image, and then you can give it more text to give it to tell it to generate variations, closer variations of an image. So for example, if you were to create a children's illustration book, you can do this. You can use this trick, and let me show you how to do that real quick. So I have this octopus already. What I could do is I can say, I have this octopus. I can use this octopus to this picture to train, right? To tell it to generate as something similar. So I can say imagine and then I also need to send this picture. So the easiest way to do so is to go to the MidJourney bot, and then here you can have your private conversation with the MidJourney bar. You can see these are my previous generated images, and when you see this, you probably realize that hey, you can also generate images in your own private chat with MidJourney bot. Here is where you can upload a picture and then use it. So here I'm gonna take the file, the octopus file, and just send this to the MidJourney bot. I'm going to just hit enter. It's going to send it to the MidJourney server, and then I can click on it and then just say copy the image address. So then I can actually do it here. I can do imagine, and then you give it, see, like here we're trying to do this like image prompt. So we're going to copy and paste the image prompt, and then we do the text prompt. We can say octopus reading a book, cartoon, and the style is cartoon, and then we want different posts, right? And then so reading books, cartoon, yeah, that's good. So you enter it, and it's going to use the image that are similar to this octopus and generate new image. While it's generating, we can look at this one. So again, review, you can type in, you can do the image prompt. So that's the URL to the images. You can have multiple images so that it looks even similar, even closer. Then you could have descriptions of what to imagine, and you can have parameter. What are parameters? So parameters changes how an image generates. Parameter can change aspect ratios, models, upscalers, and lots more. Parameter goes on the end of a prompt. You can read more about the parameters by clicking the link. Look at how the octopus were generated. But I think it thought that this one, the little one, the starfish, is the octopus. So it's kind of cute. You see the shape of the octopus look just like the starfish. But you know how you can play with it. If you send in more or just a picture of the octopus, then you would know what to do. I think it's confused because I have two characters in the same picture. All right, so then you can see there's more information about prompts. The prompting notes, you can have their prompt length. It could be a single words, or it could very short prompt will rely heavily on MidJourney's default style. So you want to give it more descriptions, more detail descriptions. But here it says, however, super long prompts aren't always better. Concentrate on the main concepts you want to create. That's interesting. So kind of learn how to prompt. It's a term called prompt engineering. So you learn, explore the style that you would like and learn from others. There's also a prompt grammar. And here it says, does not understand grammar, sentence structure, or work like like humans, and word choices also matters. More specific synonyms work better in many circumstances. Instead of the big, try gigantic, enormous, or immense. That's interesting. So it's very specific. Remove words when possible. Fewer words mean each word has a more powerful influence. Use comma, brackets, and hyphens to help organize your thoughts, but no MidJourney bot will not reliably interpret them. So do use them so that you can see, you can read yourself as a human, but MidJourney is not going to interpret the comments and brackets and hyphens. So it's okay to have them or not have them as long as it makes it easy for you. The MidJourney bot does not consider capitalizations. All right. And here it says MidJourney model version 4 is slightly better than the other models at interpreting traditional sentence structure. Interesting. Okay. Next, this is we can try this different section. So this section is the version. So you can actually use different version of MidJourney. You can have the current model or the newer model version 4, or you can use the previous model, which is version 3, 2, and 1. You can tell it's a slightly different with the same prompt. So version 3 is highly creative compositions, moderate coherency. And version 2 is creative, colorful, and painterly, low coherency. And these are the high definition. That's very interesting. It looks like a real painting. You can also try the Ninja model. So this is the Ninja model is a collaboration between MidJourney and Spellbrush, tuned to produce animated illustration style. We can try like -- ninja. So if I try octopus reading a book, then we do -- ninja, niji. I'm sorry, not ninja, but niji. I've been saying it wrong. Then we'll see what it comes up with. And you can tell that you can give it a different parameter and it will produce different style. Lastly, so it generated, this is pretty cool. It used the Niji style and it's super cute. I like this one. And you can upscale to, and once it's done, I'm going to save it. So there you go. I was able to create image and then use them for my thumbnail, for my t-shirt. It's very fun. So easy to use, and so have fun and go at it. Have a great weekend.